Okay, so some of you suggested I post up my tutorials onto YouTube instead of Reddit, which I agree with. I think that makes sense. So let's go ahead and start the tutorial on how to build this rolling dungeon farmer. I guess we'll start out with the map. You will need to clear out a lot of space for this. To be honest, I probably should clear out this space down here as well. That'll probably give me better spawn rates. So you're going to need mining potions and an efficient pickaxe in order to do that. For your platforms, you're going to want them to be around 90 block lengths on both sides for the platforms. So this is 90 blocks long-ish. That's 90 blocks long-ish. That's 90 blocks long-ish, and so on and so forth. So that's just for the spawning platforms. In my opinion, this is one of the most frustrating builds I've ever done because the spawn rate gets so high when you're oops, my bad. When you're forcing their spawns into this little area. So you'll definitely want to have some let me turn it back on. You'll definitely want to have some dirt blocks that you can place down, which you can make into grass so you can have some sunflowers, and that'll reduce enemy spawns as you work on this. I didn't do this, but I wanted to tear my hair out. It was so frustrating. So, okay, with that being said, let's get going. So, the simple part of all these boulder traps designs is just remembering that you need 200 boulder statues in a line, and that'll create an infinite line of boulders as long as you use these switch buttons. The switch buttons guarantee that it will be a constant stream of boulders. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm going to hope I'm not going to die. I might have to do a lot of video cuts here. You can see it also farms mimics every once in a while, so that was a mimic. But simply put, it's very simple. Don't overthink this. All I did was I just placed 200 boulders all in a long line all the way down there. I made sure, because I was in a jungle biome for a part of this, I made sure to block off all the mud because I wasn't sure if the mud might accidentally spawn a Plantera bulb, and if the rolling boulders were to kill that Plantera bulb, that would make this more complicated, more mimic stuff. So that's just a side note. But if you don't have if you're not doing this on jungle biome, you won't need to worry about it. Hold on. So I did the exact same thing on this side, and for my wiring, it's very simple. All I do is I place a long red wire all the way across, and then I connect it to that switch timer you saw in the very beginning. Now, if I was being more optimal, I would teleport here, and I would, fill all this in with blocks or with something to make this safer. For the efficiency of it, or the AFK ability, I simply attached a cart that goes back and forth, and you don't need to drive this very fast. That way your character can go around and pick up items, and you do get a ton of items from this thing. So your character can go back and forth collecting items for free, basically. But I actually need to start this trap up again before they start overwhelming me. So you see what I mean? Like imagine trying to do this while building the trap. It is it is so difficult. And I gotta fill in this. Where's my... It is so difficult, but so lucrative. You make so much money with this thing. Alright, what am I forgetting? Give me 1 second to think about this. This trap only can activate every 15 seconds because that's how boulder statues work. But I like the quarter seconds timers because it just begins the trap immediately. I don't have to wait like 5 seconds for it to start rolling. My teleporter leads somewhere safe where I can easily access my trap to begin grinding. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Anyways, well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or if I'm leaving something out, just let me know. But honestly, it's so simple that it seems like you're forgetting things, but you're really not. It's just a fun design. I think this is fun. So, anyways, thanks.